the visuals, now we can see that Mr. DK Shivakumar is just stepping out of the airport. The visuals on your screen right now. First here on CNN News 18 as we get you all the visuals. Let's see what he says. There are a lot of mics pointing towards him, requesting him to make an address as he lands here in the national capital. Mr. DK Shivakumar, earlier there was a confusion whether he'd come to Delhi or not. But yesterday he made that clear that he would go to Delhi, not yesterday but today. That's when he's landed at around 12:30, quarter to 1. He landed and now he's stepped out of the airport. Let's try and listen in if he makes an address or says something to the press. To the bite, as and when Mr. Shivakumar makes an address, he's been requested by the media personnel to make a bite or, to make a short statement about his expectations and what he expects from the Congress top leadership. He said that one man with courage makes majority, and I am the man who stood by the Congress party in the most difficult of the circumstances. He continues to reiterate in an emotive manner, in an assertive manner, that he has stood for the party, he has stood for the ideals of the party, and he has not been blackmailed by the opposition. Let's try and listen in if he says something. DK Shivakumar, he remains mum with folded hands and a little reluctant to make any statement at this point in time. We continue to stay with those visuals. Both CM hopefuls are here in the national capital. Hectic parleys are underway. Both contenders have staked their claim to form, to form the next government, to be the chief minister. Congress party has got those numbers from the people of Karnataka. It's a very decisive mandate. It's not a fractured mandate. And what the people of Karnataka deserve is a stable government. All the different frames and visuals on your screen. These are the live visuals. First here on CNN News 18. The Congress Party senior leader, the tall vocal leader from the state of Karnataka, Mr. DK Shivakumar, stepping out of the airport. He's been mobbed by the press to make some statement. Let's see if he says something. Earlier he has said that he continues to remain loyal with the party. There is no question of any kind of backstabbing, blackmailing that can happen. And this is coming in from a loyal party worker. He continues to insist upon his loyalty towards the Congress Party. He reminds the Congress Party what he's done for them and how he must take a claim. In competition is a tall leader, Mr. Siddaramaiah, known for his able administrative skills, the kind of policies that were in place when Congress Party was in power. So it's not going to be an easy one from DK Shivakumar. And as far as MLAs and the numbers are concerned, it looks like that the numbers are stacked up in favor of Mr. Siddaramaiah. I don't think he's going to make a statement. The visuals live from the Delhi airport. Shireen with us on the broadcast. Shireen, as Mr. DK Shivakumar lands in Delhi, he hasn't made any statement to the media so far. I think he's just getting inside his car and he would be headed to Mr. Kharge's residence. What's happening there since the morning? All right, the visuals on the screen right now. Mr. DK Shivakumar hugging a party worker as he was trying to get inside a car. We couldn't see who exactly was in the visuals, but yes, a lot of top leaders are present there from Karnataka and here from the national capital as well as Mr. DK Shivakumar lands. Let me cut across to Harish. Harish, Mr. Shivakumar comes here to the national capital with a lot of hope and ambition that he is not shied away from expressing.
Absolutely. Remember, he's talking about reward. He says loyalty will get royalty. He said, I've waited, I've been patient, I've done a lot for the Congress party and I will be rewarded. In fact, yesterday when I asked him about whether the Vokaliga community will be antagonized, whether they'll be miffed if the Chief Minister post doesn't go to him, he says, I went to the Vokaligas and several other communities and sought their support. They've now supported us. We've got the numbers. It's up to the High Command to decide what they want to do with that. So clearly reminding the High Command that it's not just his aspiration that's that's right now that has to be considered. It's a lot more. There's a lot more in the mix. There is the community angle. There's a lot of expectation from the Vokalika communities. There's the angle of what he's done for the party over the last few years. What's the message that the Congress party wants to send across to its leaders and cadres on how it recognizes the sacrifice and the hard work of party members. There's also the factor of someone who's grown up in the Congress party versus someone who's a late entrant, who's already got a chance as Chief Minister, as a leader of opposition, as a CLP leader, all that at stake. And DK Shivakumar, in various of those conversations he's had yesterday and day before, clearly reminding the High Command that all this has to be considered.
All of that needs to be considered. Harish, we have also seen a very emotional DK Shivakumar, especially right after the election results came out. You pointed out yesterday how he, went to meet a spiritual guru that Mr. DK Shivakumar follows. He's been on a temple run of sorts. He mentioned multiple times how the entire case against him and the manner in which he was sent to Tihar jail while he was in custody was a painful and a difficult experience for him. Mr. Shivakumar has left the airport. He did not make a statement to the press. He will be at Mr. Kharge's residence in just some time from now. Our reporter is on the ground. We'll try and connect with him, but so far he hasn't made any statement. I'll go back to Harish and take in a word from him as well. So Harish, has this been a very emotional DK Shivakumar? Is that a departure from his earlier demeanor that he would carry out in the public domain?
Yes, he's got emotional. He's also unwell. That's why he's a little different than what we've seen earlier. He's somebody who's confident. In a way, just to put it, he has a swag when he goes around. And yesterday, you look at him, he doesn't take on anyone directly. Yesterday, he's asked about the numbers. He says, well, I don't have any numbers on my side. I don't have anybody with me. I'm the Congress president. And as far as I know, we have 135 MLAs plus another MLA who's backing us. So he's not taking on anyone. Okay. No direct references to Siddaramaiah or his camp. The only perhaps out-of-turn statement he made was when he was asked about this news or speculation of a decision having been made about Siddaramaiah being the next Chief Minister. He says, let's not get carried away by gossips and rumours. Nowhere a direct reference to Siddaramaiah anywhere. He's very careful about that.
I want to cut across to Akash as well. Akash was at the Delhi airport. So Akash, Mr. Shivakumar did not make any statement, but he was seen hugging some party workers while he was getting inside the car. What happened exactly?
Right. So he was meeting supporters inside the particular gate. In fact, I'm showing you as of now. This is the VIP exit gate of the IGI airport. In some time from now, he'll be reaching to Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. But important to note that he did not say anything here, despite despite the efforts by the reporters here. And, Anusha, this is a routine story now in every state. We saw, in fact, in Himachal Pradesh. But here, things are a bit different because both the leaders are mature enough. On one side, we have Siddaramaiah, who is a seasoned politician. On the other hand, we have DK Shivakumar, who is somewhere taking, in fact, people are giving him the credit of the victory that Congress has got in Karnataka. But as of now, it is going to be very important. In fact, the images are going to be very, very crucial because in some time from now, he'll be reaching to Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. We are learning that Rahul Gandhi has already reached there. We are learning that there will be separate meetings that will be happening between Siddaramaiah and Mallikarjun Kharge and between DK Shivakumar and Mallikarjun Kharge. Yesterday we saw a number of political comments, in fact, and definitely, lobbies would work, but at this point in time, it will be important to notice as to how things will pan out from now onwards, because DK Shivakumar has somewhere categorically mentioned that he has never blackmailed his party and he has no intentions to do so. Important will be as to who will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka, and we are expecting that today we'll be having some sort of announcement on this particular post. Definitely, Congress has the majority, but the important part and important question is that who will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka?
Will be the next Chief Minister. The party says they will make a decision in reasonable time. Shirin with us on the broadcast. Pallavi is also with us on the show. Shirin, first to you at Mr. Kharge's residence. What's happening right now? Mr. DK Shivakumar has landed. He left the airport. He would reach Mr. Kharge's residence, I believe, in some time. So what's happening at Mr. Kharge's residence? That's where all the action is.
When in the evening the decision will be made Well, we have been told that DK Shivakumar directly from the airport will be coming to the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. In fact, very interestingly, there are supporters of DK Shivakumar who are also in fact gathered outside the residence. आप DK Shivakumar जी के supporter हैं. क्या लगता है क्या होगा decision आज?
मेरा बेस DK साहब कांग्रेसमैन है, born. I wish all our Karnataka people support to DK Shivakumar because of only congressman. He work hard, he work together. We might die.
So you want to see DK Shivakumar as a CM?
Yeah, I want to see the DK Shivakumar as a CM because of one reason. Already Siddaramaiah has before that 5 years already done, and that's what
so
he's already age of 75. He's given the chance in the youth. DK Shivakumar is 60. It's the right time to work in Congress. Right time to work in Karnataka state in DK Shivakumar. That's what we support to DK Shivakumar.
All right. So that is one of the supporters of DK Shivakumar. There are more people who have in fact gathered over here. So it is of course going to be a show of strength also in a way by DK Shivakumar. Our sources have also been telling us 2:30 is the time that has in fact been given to Siddaramaiah as well. So it seems that it is going to be how things are going at the moment. Likely it is going to be an individual meeting and then probably a meeting with both of them. Rahul Gandhi is still inside the residence. He has not left from the residence. The reason why he is here is to expedite the entire process. He doesn't want the party to drag on the decision as far as the chief ministerial face of Karnataka is concerned.
I want to cut across back to Pallavi, who's with us on the broadcast. Pallavi, I want to take a dive into your experience of decades of covering this party. You've seen the highs and the lows and the good and the bad situations that the party has gotten itself into. Does this present situation of choosing the chief minister, and as you pointed out, not just the chief minister, how the cabinet composition and different political sides, egos, caste, communities, that equation needs to be right in the cabinet, does it seem under control for the party high command? What's your sense?
Well, it does certainly seem so. I mean, I don't find the time taken in deciding the CM anything unusual given the Congress's track record. I mean, I remember Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan Chhattisgarh particularly took a longer time because there were 4 contenders and finally they chose Bhupesh Baghel. That really took a long time. Why does Karnataka choice become important? Because one, it's a huge state. It gets more than 20 MPs there, and the Congress party's priorities over there is one, you need to have a chief minister and also a state Congress chief and all the top ministers of the cabinet, someone who can keep the party together, the government together. It has to come across as a party or a government which performs. That's going to be the biggest yardstick. Remember, Rahul Gandhi has been saying that from day one when the cabinet is first meeting takes place, we are going to ensure that all the 5 guarantees are implemented. You cannot have a situation where you have a chief minister who's at constant loggerheads with his cabinet colleagues. So someone who keeps the government together, someone who keeps the party together. Equally important as a chief minister is also going to be the person who's going to lead the party in the state, because the next big election from Karnataka will obviously be the Lok Sabha elections. The Congress's calculation is that the states in which we are in power, and especially if they are big states, get the maximum of all of the MPs from there so that our overall kitty actually increases. So their calculation is, for example, if they form a government in Rajasthan or Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, plus in Karnataka and of course in Himachal Pradesh, your total number of Lok Sabha MPs increases, which means your performance definitely increases. So that's also going to be one big yardstick. So I don't see too much of delay as of now.
Yep.
Of course, the worry is not just the CM phase. The worry is also how do you balance the entire cabinet and the government.
Pallavi Ghosh, Shirin Elizabeth, Harish Upadhyay getting us all the details on that developing story. Now all the action here is in the national capital. Mr. DK Shivakumar has landed in Delhi. He'd reached Mr. Kharge's residence directly. Rahul Gandhi is already there. Mr. Siddaramaiah has also been given the time of around 2:30 p.m. So all eyes at Mr. Kharge's residence. That's where perhaps that important announcement will be made. We're slipping into a very short minute.
It was there, what government did, They did not allow me to take my office as the KPCC president,
Yes.
11,000 connections in one place, about more than 52,000, 2,000 people were there with two-way TV and LED screens.
Yes.
So I reached those people, took the office. We wanted to Padayatra, they stopped. They have filed cases on all the MLAs. You know all the affidavits. Like that, they did not allow us to do anything. For there, even the Honorable Minister was in a swimming pool. No one put case. So many programs they did, they didn't case. What to do like that? We also have fought.
It's time to reward, sir, because it's time to reward you for all that. You've been patient since 2013. 2 terms have got over. Time to reward you for all that. I was at Eagleton when that IT raid happened.
Oh, you're also part of that Eagleton raid. What to do for my party leader, my Ahmed Patel? He's a great friend and a leader. Today is no more. You would have been so happy that Congress party in Karnataka has come to this stage. You would have definitely been happy. Even Vilasat Deshmukh also, my great friend, is not there today.
Yes.
You would have enjoyed. His children spoke to me.
Is this the time for reward for all that, sir, do you think?
See, we will leave it to the High Command. It is the High Command call. It is not my call. I have already said on record, loyalty will pay royalty. That is my one line word. Let us